I'm from the Bay, that's how we speak. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. That's how.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be installing the long-awaited GRIMSPEED V2 bypass valve for the 2015 to 2021 WRX. I got mine in red. As soon as I got the email that these were back in stock and that they came out with a new version, I ordered it right away. I've been waiting for these things. I've been trying to find the original one. You couldn't find it, and now we know why. They stopped making it so that they can make the new one. Let's go ahead and take a quick closer up look of it and show you what else I got, and we're going to be installing it onto the car today. So right off the bat, you could tell it pretty much looks the same. A few differences. I think the original ones, this was red as well. This tube right here. Another big difference is that this one doesn't have the viewing port. It had like a little screw right here, a black screw, so you could take it off and look inside to inspect it or maintenance it or whatever. This one doesn't need that. Also, this one is the other one had brass, I believe, inside. This one's supposed to be all cast aluminum inside for less maintenance, better performance. So we will be installing this onto the car. I mean, this is nice. It looks nice. It feels nice. That's why I guess everyone wants it. Like I said, I was looking for the original one forever. Nobody had it in stock. And then I got the email from GRIMSPEED letting me know that they had a version 2. So I put my order in right away. And I figured since I'm doing this, I might as well do this as well, all at the same time. This is the GRIMSPEED turbo inlet. To get rid of that aluminum one, or the plastic one that's in the car from factory. Those are known to crack. Right around, I think it's this area right here, is where the hose goes. And this is what this comes with. GRIMSPEED hose, some clamps, some screws, and a rubber gasket. It also came with the gold GRIMSPEED sticker. The turbo bypass valve came with the white one. And then they were both their packaging, of course, let you know who packaged them. That's it. I don't see anything else in the box. So we're gonna go ahead and come over here. As you can see, I got the little lifts or the little ramps on already. Yes, don't mind that right there. I did boof on a curb, so I cracked and broke the lip. I did order another one from Basin R Motorsports. I'm gonna go pick that up on Monday and replace that because it looks like caca and it is broken. But low life, right? So we're gonna go ahead and jack this up. I'm gonna get the jack, put it under there, jack it up, put jack stands, and we're gonna remove the plastics, remove the, it's like a metal shield right there, as you can see straight down, right there. We're gonna remove that and all the plastics so we can get to the turbo inlet, which is, it's not focusing, it's focusing on my hand right there. Right behind the turbo, that's the turbo inlet. And we're gonna be installing the GRIMSPEED one with the GRIMSPEED bypass valve, and we're gonna see if it makes cool sounds. But this is a highly anticipated part. Everyone's been looking for them. They finally came out with a V2. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start all that stuff, and we'll check in a little while once I get all that situated. Okay, so sorry, so far it's going pretty easy. This bolt right here is in this hole right here. I removed this tab, that tab. There's a tab right here on the side, and the tab right here, the tab right here. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. As you can see, there's a tab right here, tab right there, and there's another tab on the side of this part right there, and that'll just drop this part right here. As you can see, it's already loose on this side. Pretty sure it's loose on this side already. And yeah, we'll pick up the camera once we get this plastic shield off. Okay, so the plastic shield is off, as you can see. Very easy. Now we're gonna remove these 4 bolts. Oh, there it is. I think they're 10s or 12s. There's 2 more in the back. There's 1 more right there. And let me zoom in. 1 more right there on that side. And once this is removed, there's the turbo inlet right there. It looks fairly easy. Yeah. Amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this, get this shield down, and then I'll pick up the camera once I start messing with this to show you how to like do it exactly. Okay, we're back. So I removed the intake hose. It's just a flathead screwdriver or a wrench if you want. Pulled it off. So now we're gonna be disconnecting this. We're gonna be disconnecting this line right here on the front of the turbo, and we're gonna be disconnecting that hose up there. Once you get those 3 hoses off, the bolt is right here. There's one right here on this side, and then there's another one on the other side. Let me see if I can get to it so I can show you guys. Right there. You take those 2 bolts off, and then this whole assembly should come down. And then from there, we take it out of the vehicle, bring it over to the table, and I'll show you how to switch everything over. Okay, here's where we are so far. I got it out. This sits in the car like this. Let me back up. This sits in the car like that. This hose right here goes up to this solenoid right there. This bottom hose right here that I'm wiggling right now goes to the front of the turbo. There's another hose that goes right here, which is this guy right here. This plug goes into the boost control solenoid. And then this big hole right here with this thing takes this guy up here. This plug slides into this, which this then slides into this, and then that plugs into that. But this is what it looks like. It's a lot of cheap plastic and looks like caca inside. Look at all that channel for air to get stuck. So let's take this over to the bench. Yeah, I'm trying to get up here. I'm on the floor rolling around like an idiot. Okay, so here we go. There is the turbo inlet. There is the factory one. Look at the inside. It's nice and smooth. It just has openings for the plugs. Look at the inside of that guy. All kinds of pockets for the air to get stuck in. So there should be just a straight like swap. You take this off. Actually, we don't even need to take this off because we're not using this or this. We're going to be replacing that with the new V2 and these guys. So we don't need this. We need to take off these 2 Phillips heads right here. Take the boost control solenoid off. Put it onto this. It should have, yeah, right there. This little clip right here replaces this clip, so that plug can slide into. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the boot on, the new bypass valve. This, I guess, yeah, this right here is movable. It spins, so you can get it where you need it. That's gonna sit up there like that. And we're gonna go ahead and put all this back into the car, fire it up, see what it sounds like. So let me go ahead and transfer these parts on and build this guy up. And then we'll take a look at what it looks like before we put it back in the car. And there it is, all put together. We got the gasket in. We screwed these in. It comes with new screws. For the turbo, the boost control solenoid, we got this right here on the side. Comes with its own screw. We got the GRIMSPEED on there. Nice little logo, red hose. Tightened it down. We got it facing the same way that this one was. I had to turn it to the side a little bit to get to this screw. I didn't feel like taking this one all apart. But everything is the way it looks like. It's the way it's supposed to be. We're gonna go ahead and bring it over to the car, see if it fits, start it up, see if there's any leaks or any weird stuff going on, and yeah, hopefully we don't fuck anything up. Let's go ahead and bring it back over. Again, the way you took it off is the way you put it back on. Should be pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and get this back onto the car, and then I'll pick the camera up again. Okay, so we got everything back on except for the intake. Pretty simple, everything went in reverse. I am gonna go ahead and grab a zip tie, like a small zip tie, to put on this hose right here. Didn't have one, and I just don't want to risk it right there. And as well as this one didn't have one either. I'm still gonna put a little zip tie right here, but there it is, mounted on. Everything is plugged in again. Everything was pretty simple to do. As you can see, all the hoses are back in place. I'm gonna grab a zip tie for those two things, put the intake back on, and then fire it up, and we'll see how it sounds, if there's any leaks, anything like that. Okay, as you can see, I put a zip tie there, a zip tie right there as well. Got the intake back on. Let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. Okay, we got it running. Doesn't seem to be any leaks or anything. Everything seems to be plugged in the way it should. Let's see if we hear any sound difference. Let me set you guys up out here. I'll get the tripod. Hold on. There we go. So, I mean, that's it. The highly anticipated, I mean, hard to find V2 bypass valve is in the car with the turbo inlet. I mean, it's just so much better quality. I highly recommend doing that. There's just no air pockets. There's none of that. You did have to trim that little red hose. You had to trim it just a little bit on the bottom so that it fits a little bit higher. So that way the bypass valve went into the other hose. Other than that, I mean, it was just straight bolt on, plug and play. I had the car running for a little while. No engine lights, no leaks, no nothing like that came up. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back together and start on the trunk for the dynamat or the kill mat, whatever, the sound deadening. So that'll be another video. I also did order the air intake. I'm waiting on that to come. It's a pain in the ass getting those air intakes into California. I'll explain more on that video, but hopefully I got it coming. It hasn't shipped yet, but they haven't returned my money. So hopefully that comes throughout the week, and then we can install that next weekend. And then the air intake with the bypass valve should have some pretty cool turbo noises going on in the WRX. But that's it. Comment down below what you guys think. If you guys are going to be running the V2 bypass valve, or what bypass valve you guys are running. Like I said, I've been trying to get the GRIMSPEED for a long time. I couldn't find it, couldn't get a hold of it, didn't know why. And then I got the email saying that they came out with a V2, so that's why. Went ahead and put my order in right away. I didn't want to wait. It came within like 2 or 3 days, and it's in the car. So that's it. Tell me what you guys think. Share this video, like it, hit that subscribe button. Till the next video, thank you guys. Stay safe. Peace.